Update settings for YouTube. Okay, so now it should be on YouTube. I have turned off desktop audio. Well, okay, guys, I'm gonna do this somewhat intro-y. Today is a different thing than what we normally
Welcome to
do.
the Kume Zone.
I have
Yeah.
the Cum Zone, but you know, the CUME zone, okay?
Gotta fight the censors, boys.
Yep, okay, so,
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Sorry.
this. We are going to be talking about certain things that are intriguing in their lives, and, you know, it's a podcast. We'll be talking about certain topics, which I will get to in a second. I like how it's just pure dribble. These are the topics today, and what we're going to be explaining, pretty much. I don't know. I felt like we should do that. Streaming settings. I feel like I need to.
Oh, Landon. Just so you know, I have the stream open in another tab, so I'm gonna like monitor stuff. I guess. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah. I mean, we have some things that we are going to talk about then, but if you want to have a suggestion for us, we should really do suggestions too, huh?
Yeah, we will take any suggestions.
Yes, we'll take
You just
suggestions.
asked. Do you take suggestions on what to talk about?
There are
Yes.
people here. Wait.
Yes, we do. Cynical. Give us
Cynical.
sweet suggestions.
Sorry.
Things you're gonna see when this is happening. I will be pretty much having a Google Doc open most of the time, unless I'm showing someone else something. Matthew's gonna be playing a game, and speaking of which, let's just go here for a second so you can see who we're talking about. Share your screen. No. Let's do just the.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm the dumb Asian who's speaking. Hello.
I don't know how to do this, but Landon, just refer to me as Kogan, please.
Okay,
Both
so
of you do. I don't want to do a name reveal just yet.
Okay, so our feet to form hands and our hands to form feet. The answer to that is yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I have another question. Is water wet? Yes, it is.
Good. Yes.
That's a good question. A very good question.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to prove it right now.
Okay, so we have Kogan.
Hello.
From
I'm Kogan.
Kogan
CEO,
Productions.
founder, and owner of Kogan Productions. Follow me on Twitter, please. Thank you.
We have Matthew, who is Lily X Hill forever.
Hi.
Beautifully said. And then, of course, you have your favorite, your friend, the bearded teddy bear, also known as Landon, as Monica is the bad guy. The names will change probably every once in a while.
Yeah, they might change. I might change my name to something stupid at some point. Tend to do that.
Okay, so what we here are here to talk about is a couple things. First things for this time, we're going to talk about the discussion of DDLC, which is the thing that we said we were going to talk about in our last DDLC stream. So, who wants to have the honors to take the first dibs at DDLC?
I'll
Wait,
let you.
Landon, I have a question.
Go ahead. Yes.
Can they? Wait. Never mind. I forgot.
Oh, we're already off to a great start, folks, huh?
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk
Excuse
about
me.
is DDLC, and well, in case you don't know what DDLC is, or you haven't watched any of my videos about it, I mean, I suggest you watch DDLC videos because they're awesome. Just do it, no questions asked. Um, it is a psychological horror hiding as a dating sim game. Everyone here has at least seen stuff about it or have watched things about it too. So just a question, how many first graders can you take on before the sheer number takes you down? The answer is probably one, because I'm going with this first grader that is very intelligent. So he took a gun and shot me before that happened.
Could fight.
Dude,
50
I
of
could
those
punch a
fuckers.
first grader easily. I could easily
I
punch a
can.
first grader.
I can and will fight every single first grader. Just put me at like the fucking first grade school. Just let me at 'em.
Keegan, we should make it like Kogan. We should make like a WrestleMania, but with first graders.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
It's-
let's get to DDLC again. So it's an animation.
Hand-to-hand combat.
It's an anime type game hiding as a no, just hand-to-hand combat. About 50. It's an oh my gosh, I'm kidding. It's an anime game that's hidden like a dating simulator, but turns into a high psychological horror that is vast and crazy, horror-y. I don't know.
I'll let you marry.
Everyone here has seen it, and we have all well, me and Kogan here have same opinions on who best girl is.
Yes, we're obviously correct here, but we'll
Yes.
save that for later in the stream.
Little
Debate.
hint: it is Monica's the bad guy. Little name gives you everything you need to know.
Monica sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up, Matthew.
So-
Nobody likes you.
So
Opinion isn't valid. Sorry.
yeah,
Continue.
I'm Asian. I have more.
first things up, we planned to do this video before we even knew that DDLC Plus was going to be announced. Yeah, that came out as like a freaking truck that
Let's
DDLC
go.
Plus was going to become a thing. And
Excuse me.
that's an astonishment for us because I've actually I had a tweet that I had on my I think my school computer where Dan Zavato, the man who made DDLC with his group called Zavato, Team Zavato, made a tweet back in like I think 2020 saying that they were going to be doing something for DDLC over 2020 to finish the series off. And I was excited for it, and it turns out they actually did it. I thought they just pretty much played a joke on us, but they did. So DDLC Plus. What is your guys' opinion on DDLC Plus?
Epic.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, I guess. I always like when like games are able to have like bonus content and stuff. I think for people who are like more legitimate fans than I am, would take much more joy out of it. I don't know. It's cool that it's on consoles. I like that it's on consoles.
I also 100% agree that it being on consoles is probably one thing I have been looking forward to for a while. Like when I was a kid, I always wanted to play it, but I didn't have a computer. And I would just look it up on my PS4, like, yeah, is it on there or not? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
But
I think that's probably going to be a big selling point for a lot of people.
yes. Okay. Matthew, your thing is that it's epic.
I hate my life. But yes, I enjoy it a lot because one, well, we'll get to that part later. Why I enjoy it a lot more.
Let's just say the girls.
Yeah, I mostly enjoy it for that, but shush, I'm talking.
Uh,
Um, yeah, I mostly enjoy it for the girls, but I enjoy all of the story behind it because I love stories in video games, mostly because I'm the story. Yeah, yes, I like story there. I'm very bad
okay.
at talking.
Yeah.
Don't have to be
I'm
perfect.
gonna bounce off that actually, because like I'm sort of curious if they'll change anything to the story at all.
Dude,
Like,
okay, can I come in on that? I
yeah.
like one of the pictures that showed up for like the Best Buy thing. Personally, I've never played DDLC, and I'm not sure if I like it, but I can appreciate that people get a good add-on. Yes, I love that there might be a good add-on for it, especially when I didn't expect one to come out until he pointed out that Twitter tweet. But okay, back on to what Kogan was saying. Um, what was I saying?
Will there be like any added content to the story? Like, do you
Yes.
think they'll change the
Okay.
story at all?
One of like I was off and I was investigating because I like DDLC and all that, and I saw on the Best Buy thing some like weird photo of like Sayori and like Sayori being
Isn't it?
held by no Yuri being held by Sayori and saying everything will be okay, which makes me believe that the bonus stories are going to lead to some like more deeper and darker things. And I know there's also you can have actually a Monica side story into it too. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
wow.
excited for that too.
Yes. Uh,
You know.
and I like DDLC. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
Oh, Matthew muted.
good.
Uh-oh. Well, Stormy the Stormtrooper, am I right?
No, not now.
Yeah. I told you I'd be doing this bit, Landon. So here I am doing this bit.
Okay.
Are you proud of me?
Yes, I'm actually very proud of you, my son.
Oh,
In case you didn't
thank
know,
you.
these are my children, but not really. Matthew is my daughter, and
Love you, Daddy.
Kogan is my son.
Yes.
Matthew's technically my stepdaughter, but But
We don't
these are
talk about that part.
we don't talk about this, and of course, this is all for
These are
jokes.
confusing times.
Yes, these are very confusing times.
But you still love me though.
Yes.
Cynical says, I don't know if you're reading chat, but I'm reading chat. Cynical says, personally, I've never played DDLC, and I'm not sure if I'd like it. I can appreciate that people can get a good add-on.
Yes.
I think that's a good outside perspective.
Yeah, it's nice to have outside perspectives about this type of thing because
So thank you, Cynical.
I do.
yes.
I do understand that though, because not everybody can enjoy these type of games because not only sometimes they think it's weird, but I mean once you get because at first you think it's your average dating sim once you never play it before. But once you get into the actual story, you find out all the backstories of these characters and what makes them them. But then
Yes.
you know, once you get to like the second part in Monica's, well, who cares? I'm spoiling it.
Yeah.
Monica
No.
goes
No.
on her
Wait. One second. One
rampage,
second.
killing.
Spoiler alert! In case you ever wanted to do it, go ahead,
Yep.
Yeah, sorry in advance. But yeah. Once she goes on her killing spree, might I say, that's kind of the part that can like deter people's attention away because they feel closer to someone and just to see them get killed off, and sometimes in the most gruesome way possible.
Kogan, I'm gonna
Yeah.
designate you as chat guy. You'll be chat guy.
Oh, all right.
I'll be your average idiot.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
our Matthew perspective.
Originally, I was just gonna be like do a stupid fucking bit in the background, but now I'm actually like being serious.
Mhm.
I don't know how to feel about this. Read Stormy. Yep. Typing that in chat. Read Stormy. Yep. Haha. Bit. Cynical says I've watched the streams, but I just think it's not my taste.
Yeah, it's not everyone's taste, to be honest. I know that some people like things better than other things. It's my taste, I like it. But I always like to try to jump on different things, appeal to other people's tastes as well as my own. Okay, I think we're getting to the second hand topic of the DDLC, which is oh great. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is where me and Kogan personally
This is the part where we bully Matthew.
pretty much
It's my favorite part of the stream.
who is best girl in all of DDLC? No,
Who are we talking? Oh, why are we talking about Yuri right now?
I'm not talking about Yuri,
you
Matthew.
mean
We're
you
talking
mean
about,
Monica?
Yeah, talking about Monica.
Monica, the greatest, best girl.
Who's Monica?
So you want to go down our shut your mouth. This isn't Rem. You want to go down our listings of best girl between. I think Kogan, you might have like a list, but I don't know. But I know Matthew does.
I might. I don't know.
Matthew,
Find out if I have a list.
Go from best
I'll
to
give you a
worst.
hint for my list. That sucks.
Matthew, go from best to worst of who you think is best girl.
I've corrupted Cynical.
Okay.
He says, "Do it, Stormy. Let's go."
Let's.
Cynical, Stormy, Cynical. Read
Okay.
Stormy. Read Stormy the Stormtrooper. Please do it. Do it.
Okay, Matt.
Sorry.
Okay. Yuri is best girl, obviously. Natsuki, Sayori, and then Monica and last for obvious reasons.
Okay, now that's pretty much the opposite of mine. So my best girl in all of DDLC would have to be Monica, because she's my
Trash.
favorite. I did not diss you, Matt. You don't get to diss me. I think second favorite would be Natsuki. Third favorite would be Sayori. It was changed. I used to think Sayori sucked, but I actually kind of like her. And the last one would be Yuri, because I just feel like she's a plain character and kind of predictable at this point.
Plain my ass. Monica's your average stupid ass villain.
Actually, she isn't. Her backstory is
Yes,
very
she is.
vast. The fact that she knows
She's
everything.
No, she's your average white girl. Be quiet.
Okay, average waifu, I'll give that. But I will say that she is her backstory. If you listen into the poems and understand it, it's the fact that she starts to go crazy for the fact that she can't she knows the truth and she can't live in a world where she knows that. Imagine living in a world where you know it's all fake, but there's this one person that actually is from the real world. You would go get crap crazy.
That's why I think she's just a very fascinating character.
No.
I live for shut your mouth. I live for weird meta existential stuff like that. That just really vibes with me, I guess. I don't know. It makes her a very compelling, interesting character compared to the others. On a very serious note, not the Monica best girl, that whole thing, but just from a standpoint, Monica is that makes her, I think, 100 times more interesting than any of the other characters.
In case you didn't know, I'll just click on one of these so you guys can see quickly. Sayori, Yuri, Monica, Natsuki. Which Natsuki kind of gets always consistently second place, but that's how it is,
Because Natsuki's amazing.
To interrupt for a second.
Okay.
Cynical says, if you had the chance to press a button and one random person in the entire world would die, but you would get $1,000, or $100,000, excuse me, would you press the button?
Hell yeah.
Now, if we're going for all realistic state, I would spam it. I will get $1 million. Okay, I'm not a good person. Wahahaha. No, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I would
Yeah.
probably press the button because I like money, and I get that like the
But
philosophy in that is that pretty much most people would do it because it's a random person. But if we're doing it
Yeah.
like what is that movie or no like book small story side story where it was like the button where you can get like 40 grand if you press the button and the moment they press the button their husband died.
Oh yeah, that story.
So if it's
Yeah.
someone that
what
I
was
knew
that?
personally, I don't.
Context, we read that story. I forget what it was called, and I think they
Yeah,
forget too in
the red
our
button
English
or
class.
something. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think the button.
if it's
Just the
someone
button.
random to you, you have like little more. Yeah, I'll do it. Why the heck not? But if it's like someone you know personally that you would do it, a lot of people will say no because you're putting yourself in the position of now you know the person that's gonna die. You know you're the responsible one that had done it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you go crazy about it. Well,
It's one of those like hypothetical scenarios where it's like you can come up with any answer that you want. Like when it comes down to it, if you ever get into a situation like that, it's like it very much is like not like a something that you can easily answer.
hmm.
Like it's not
Now that
something
I think
that'll
about
like
it, I probably wouldn't press the button because I like money, but not enough that I would willingly take somebody's life just to get. How much was it?
100,000.
$100,000.
A thousand?
A hundred
A
Hundred
thousand.
hundred
thousand.
thousand? Oh, if it was 1,000, then no. But 100,000's a bit like. If it's 100,000, it's a bit differing. But you know what? I'll be the good one in this, and I'll say no. I wouldn't do it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I
It
I
looks.
probably wouldn't answer the
It
question.
looks like Cynical said something else.
He asks, "Do you think time travel is possible? And if so, why is there still bad in the world?"
I got this one. You want me to do this? I got this.
Go
Oh,
ahead. Go ahead.
It's quite simple, actually.
I want to.
Time travel is going to be possible, and for one reason alone. I have like multiple theories of how this works. Okay, first one, time travel to the past is impossible. That would not be able to happen in this first theory. Being able to travel in the
Yeah.
past would just default not work. But
Excuse me.
time travel to the future, that would be something that I think might be possible in the future. To time travel to the future, you're not changing much. You're just going to the future, which doesn't mess with any timelines. You are just becoming one with the future, which if it's set, you in the present, you are going to the future. It won't mess with anything because that's still the beginning of a timeline. That won't do anything. But time travel to the past will mess with your timeline, so it's physically impossible to do. Why there's bad in the world is that you can't go to the past to change anything. And even if you could, this is where my second theory comes in. I think it's an actual theory, but I just thought of it in my head was the fact that strict timelines exist where if you try to change something, the world will do everything in its correct path to recreate that situation and just make it happen again. It
Let's
needs to
go
have
with
it
that.
happen. Or if that's how it is, your timeline will immediately split, but everything going on right now is strict and will not change. You will still have the same timeline as you are. You will not be able to change it. It is the same timeline. Though you went to the past, you would now branch off and go into a different timeline. But the timeline you were in would always be the same.
So like
It exists.
Avengers then? Like how the Avengers like how Endgame explained time travel?
Mhm.
Pretty much.
I forgot the whole premise.
That's my little headcanon. I don't know.
Okay.
I actually took a class on time travel. I don't remember.
You did.
I don't remember much, honestly. If Miguel was here, he would be able to explain it more, but I don't remember much.
I'm gonna ramble on about time travel now.
Go for it.
Like Cynical says, I also am very interested in time travel. I, despite how like fascinated I am with time travel and like making like time travel stories and stuff and thinking how it would work, I don't think time travel is possible in real life. Because like everything, for better or for worse, everything that has ever happened has happened.
Yeah.
And I don't think
You
you can
can't
change
change
that.
that.
Like like not just for like the past or the future or whatever. Like everything that's going to happen in the future is going to happen, and there's not really a lot you can do about it. Because yeah, and like everything that happens in the past happened, and you couldn't do anything about that. Like it's again like many things I like to think about. It's very like existential, but like I don't think time travel is possible to make that.
I agree.
I don't know.
I don't think it's
Okay.
possible.
Well, let's get back to the main topic. I know we will always answer questions because I like questions. And, that's something that can happen. And since there is no main topic that is being like overly talked about, we'll just move on.
What do you mean, Landon? Stormy the Stormtrooper is still a thing.
Stormy the Stormtrooper. Yeah. Alright, so alternate endings to DDLC. Have you guys ever seen any of the alternate endings?
I've heard you
No.
talk about them, but that's about it.
So,
Wait, you mean like mods?
no, not even mods.
What the no?
So there are, I think, a couple alternate endings for DDLC. I'll explain two. I think those
Like
are
in the base game, there's
in the
alternate
base
endings,
game.
or just like
The two I know of off the top of my head. The first one is before even getting into the game. Oh wait, you have a question again?
Oh no, Cynical is leaving. So goodbye, Cynical. It was nice having you.
It was nice. It's been an honor.
It has truly been an honor, Cynical. And if you say what may or may not be my name anywhere, I will find you and kill you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay,
Hot.
so oh wait, you got something, Matt?
No, I just said hot. Keegan went on.
Okay then.
Okay.
So alternate endings. The first one is, of course, the deletion of Monica in the very first thing in the game. I've talked about this one on my DDLC stream, where if you spoilers for alternate endings, I guess, and normal ending and all that. But if you delete Monica right away from the beginning, the game will allow you into it, but it will say the end immediately. You'll get immediately the end, and if you wait 5 minutes, it will show another picture of Sayori hanging herself. Yes, explicit content. There are some bad things in that game.
Yeah.
Like I said, psychological horror. There's some serious bad stuff in it.
Yeah, very, very serious.
Why did you have to bring that up again?
Dude, Sayonara, just anytime I hear it, it's on my Spotify playlist. I just go, oh my god, no, wait, I don't have any skips because I don't have premium. No, and then I have to sit there and cry. The second ending. Now, this is the one that most people don't know. And so at the ending of a normal base game, DDLC, you'll get a Monica end note, which is supposed to be like an end poem, but is just an end note. She doesn't hand you it, but you'll get it, and it will write like a thing, reason why she did it, and all that. But if you now, this is a thing. You know how DDLC has different paths: Sayori path, Iori path, and Monica. No, not Monica. Sorry, I'm gonna cry now. Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki path. If you go from Sayori all the way to her ending thing, and then you save way in the beginning of the game, then you load that save again, go Yuri, load that save again, and go Natsuki, and then let the game run. At the ending of the game, Sayori will not go demented. She will not become evil. and do what Monica
Who
does.
will?
Sayori.
Oh.
She will not become evil like she normally is set to be at the ending of the game. Like I said, spoilers. And Monica has to come in and delete
Okay.
the game from you.
Huh.
She doesn't
Yeah.
become evil. And instead she thanks you for spending time with each and every person in the game.
Wow, yeah, that's
And then you get a note by Dan Salvato at the end of the game instead of the Monica note, and it's just a thank you and all that stuff. It's very intriguing.
yeah, that's really cool.
I would show you that, but it would be incredibly long for me to do it, and I basically said no.
Something to do on the next stream, I guess.
So those are the two alternate endings. And if you guys want, this is the moment where we can also fantasize about what would have happened if someone else became the president of the literature club.
I'm going first.
Okay, I'll let you go
If
first.
Yuri was the
I have to go turn on my light. Be right back.
Okay, if Yuri was the president, it would have been better because one, she's not. What is no? Never mind. She's better than Monica, obviously. So that would
Okay.
be amazing. And she's quiet. She's quiet, so you don't have Monica's upbeat attitude.
Well, I
I don't
understand
know.
that, but you also have to
I actually
understand.
have nothing against Monica. I just don't want to piss you guys off. Wait, what did she say?
It's too late for that, Matthew.
The thing is that Yuri will
Let's go.
Yuri will
Perfect
also
tea
get
time.
the Yuri will also get the power of being malevolent. She'll be malevolence. What is it?
What are you?
She'll
What
have
were you looking
clairvoyance.
for?
Basically, she'll be able to understand that she's in a game.
No.
Omniscience? Is that what you're looking for? Or hello? Oh. Okay.
He said he was leaving. Pretty sure. It just got really glitchy.
I
How did
guess
you
you did.
not get a? You suck.
For reference, Matthew's probably playing some video game or something. I don't know.
Sorry,
What are you playing,
my
Matthew?
brother entered.
Oh.
I had
Fire Emblem.
deal with that. Screen capture.
I figured it was Fire Emblem. Okay, so
He plays Fire Emblem.
we're talking about
No.
alternate
Yes.
fantasy alternate endings.
Yuri will have the same like Monica thing where she understands the game is a game. So how would Yuri react to it? Because we know how Sayori reacts.
Big booba.
Because technically, if you spend every time with her normally, Sayori will act fine at the end of the game. It's the fact that if Monica, the thing Monica does make Sayori does do the thing she does at the end of the game. I'm just saying.
I like to think that it might be, no offense to Matthew, but just going off of how her character is, I think it might end up being worse than Monica.
I also think so.
Because of the murderousness. Not murderousness, but like with the killing herself. Again, very serious game, very serious topics. I think with the cutting herself and stuff like that, I don't think. I think we'd be better off with Monica.
The fact now, of course, Monica did have a messing with the settings to make Sayori, not Sayori, Sayori be depressed. Yuri's yandere syndrome is getting worse. But I do believe that even in base Sayori normal mode, she would probably lose her graphic. That's my headcanon. Now,
I like to think that knowing that she's fictional might drive her insane to the point of how she acts.
Break.
Game, I guess.
Can I just say the only person I can 100% think that would pretty much, now you also have to think about it this way too, that if they become class president, they're no longer allowed to become an option in the game. That was the rule of the class president, is that they are not allowed to be an option to go down the route too. That's why Monica lost her crap. Now, I'm just going to say Natsuki. Natsuki would be 10 times better. I think she's the good option of it if she would have had the presidency.
But then you don't get a romance Natsuki.
You don't get to, but I feel like Natsuki would still force everything. But she would just turn into the most anime-ish crap ever. Because she knows this is a game now, so she can just do it. She'll just do it, so like you like that. And she's a tsundere, so
she's everybody. Tsunderes are the best. I don't care. Yandere's suck. I'm sorry to all the Yandere fans.
You do realize that Yuri is a Yandere, right?
No, that doesn't count.
Haha, got him. Okay.
It doesn't count.
There it is.
I'm Asian,
argument is
so my
invalid.
opinion is in that.
Shush.
No, I'm Asian. I have a bigger opinion.
Shut.
No, I get two. I get 2 votes because I'm Asian.
No.
So I basically tied with you guys.
No.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Let's get
You
to...
can ask Kim Jong-un.
No, stop.
Yeah, we should... No. Yeah, this is... no.
Well, now I'm banned in North Korea. Thanks, bud. Okay.
Thanks, Matthew.
DDLC modding.
You're welcome.
Have any of you guys seen anything for DDLC modding? Any of you?
No. No. Well, I did once, but I forgot everything.
I think I've heard you talk about the Monica mods and like all the character mods.
Yes.
Like ones that sort of expand all the characters, but I've heard the most about the Monica one.
Yes. Well, okay.
For no reason.
So
of course.
There's Monica After Story. Which
yeah, the after stories. Yeah, that's what they're called.
I'm going to definitely download and play after I'm done with the DLC, because I love that mod. But there's also, I think, Natsuki After Story, Yuri After Story, and Sayori ones, which aren't as fleshed out. They're not as fleshed out as Monica, because Monica was the base one. But that is one of the things. There's I don't know, I watched a creator called Bijou Mike do all this stuff back in the day.
Yeah, I've heard of him,
yeah.
I watched him play it all the time when I was younger because he would do.
I remember that I used to call him the green-haired Dan TDF.
I think that's actually like a thing on his channel too, is that everyone compared him to something like that.
What crest?
Yes. Also.
Crest of dawn.
Yes. So that is one of the other things. I also know there's this. There's a mod where
hell yeah,
they have they actually finish the story where the main character isn't a complete loser and doesn't suck, and he actually thinks for his own self and doesn't sit there and go, maybe I'll let this girl stab herself. Yes, let's watch.
I swear.
So like, it's a mod where the
character's a
main
bastard.
character actually like gets involved instead of just watching all this happen.
Yes, the main character is no longer just you; it's you
So
and
Yuri-
the main character.
Oh, so like if Yuri tries to stab herself, the main character goes in and just tries to get away the knife away. Like no, stop.
In the I think canon thing of the mod is that he grabs the book that Yuri has and just clocks her over the head with it to stop herself from doing that, and then he promptly steals the knife to fight Dio. Or Natsuki's dad in the freaking
Dio, no!
What?
Yeah, they had to use existing characters, so they threw Dio in there. And it was absolutely hilarious the first time, even though I had no clue who Dio was at that time of my life.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
Scandalous for you, but amazing.
You thought it was Yuri, but it was I. Dio. Sorry.
I think that will conclude our DDLC version of this uh, podcast. We will now move on to the next one, which our great friend uh, Kogan from Kogan Productions will now
Hi,
explain
Kogan.
I think, YouTube story.
You're completely wrong, but I'll correct you later. Keep going.
Well, no, it's on YouTube, right?
It's on YouTube and Spotify and a bunch of other places.
Okay. Well, then it's a story called
Audio
On
drama.
YouTube.
audio drama
That's the word you're
on
looking for.
multiple places. Robot Trio. He'll explain it and his
Okay.
role in the Robot Trio.
Okay.
Listen on.
All right. So, as I have previously stated, Robottrio is an audio drama series created by my friend, I guess now, Leigh Voltapaz. I hope I am pronouncing their name correctly, and if I'm not, Leigh, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. um, but it's an audio drama series, as the name may suggest, about this trio of robots.
A Robo Trio.
So
Yes,
what's the name of the Robot Trio?
like their individual names?
Yeah, individual.
Okay.
What's the
So-
name of Robot Trio? Huh?
Oh, I wonder what the name of Robot Trio is. So, if you look at all the promotional stuff, if you see a big white robot, sort of tall, very like broad shoulders, his name is Castells. He's sort of the main character. Yeah. He's like the main character. There's a turquoise-colored robot in like a trench coat fedora type deal. His name is Ace Spignacho. His whole spiel is that he's like a detective, like a robot detective, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. And the third one is like a very sort of short, stout little yellow robot, sort of cutesy looking. Kind of looks like a bee. His name is Dant-1C, but most people in the series and just in general refer to him as just Dance because it's simpler that way. But the series is about these three robots as they uncover this mystery, one of Ace's sort of mysteries, I guess. As they continue to investigate it, slowly becomes a much deeper mystery than any of them realized. And that's all I can really say about the plot. But yeah, I am a member of the writing team behind the series, along with Leigh, the creator, and several other people. I've been writing this since. Oh, I do not know. We've been writing this for over a year now. It's been a long time. I
You
think
don't mind
like
me asking, how many episodes of this audio drama are out now?
well, oh, that's a great question actually. The series is 8 episodes long. Or the first season is 8 episodes long anyway.
Okay.
How
many are out right now, or are they all out?
Nothing is out yet. There are 2 character shorts out. One about Dan and Ace, one about Castells. They're both just sort of like prelude episodes, I guess. They're like, excuse me. They're like things to introduce you to the characters. So you get to know the characters better before the series begins. Whatever. They're not just jumping into it being like, I don't know who any of these people are, but I'm watching them. Haha, funny robot. Haha, trauma. Ha. Yeah. But yeah. You can find those on the creator's YouTube channel, Les Voltapause. They're up along with some like improv shorts that the cast did a while back. They had like a recording session and just did like a big improv session and recorded 5 or 6 of the most godforsaken videos I have ever had the pleasure of listening to.
Okay.
I think you'd like one of them, Landon, because in the one that was released most recently, Ashley's talks about anime.
Heck yes.
Specifically JoJo.
Oh,
Specifically
okay.
JoJo.
Okay, that is my cup of tea. So
I'll DM it to you later.
So, well, my thoughts about Rubatrio, the couple times, I think the one time I watched it back in, I watched, I think, the first episode, if I am correct.
Yeah, the 2 character shorts have been out for a long time.
Mm-hmm. And my thoughts is that I feel like it has potential to grow into fast, series. I think it'll turn into something greater than what how do I say it? I know. Nope, not goodbye. I have to just check something quickly.
Landon is gone. What are your thoughts on Rubatrio, Matthew?
From what I remember, I genuinely liked it. At first, I thought it was kind of weird because I didn't understand the story, but once I got to know the characters a bit better from you explaining them and then watching it myself, I genuinely enjoyed it. I thought it was cool, like the premise. At first, yeah, I did think it was kind of corny, but I grew to like it.
It's good. It's good. That's as someone who's worked very hard on it for a very long time.
I also know that you worked hard on it, so that's why I also appreciate it a lot, because I appreciate your hard work.
I do too, because there's one person I know that works hard on stuff all the time, and it is Kogan from Kogan Productions.
Yes, I am constantly working on things. Please, God help me. But
the people on the podcast right now is Kogan from Kogan Production, and good friend Matthew, who is the Lily X Hill Forever. Please refer to me as Kogan. Is Kogan, and
yes.
Monica is the bad guy.
You keep saying my real name, and I don't want my real name revealed yet.
Hey, I've gotten used to it. Kogan is the one. Now I'm gonna get back to Iowa and say, "Hey, Kogan."
Yeah. I don't hate that though, because I like Kogan as a nickname. But yeah, I'm glad you both like Rubatrio. It's sort of validating to hear that, I guess, after all this hard work that I put into it. Thank you, genuinely.
I will end up watching the rest of them eventually.
Yeah. Speaking of which, series comes out in like 4 days. The 23rd, June 23rd. I think it premieres live at like 1 p.m. Central Eastern Time. I could be wrong about the time, but it premieres live. So yeah, that's really all I think we have about Rubatrio, unless there's anything else you'd like to add.
I don't think so. Okay. Shall we move on to the next topic? Are you guys fine with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
But first, let me see if I can just if anything will pop up if I look up Rubatrio. I spelled it wrong. Don't look at that. Look at that, Keegan. I mean, Kogan.
How do you spell Rubatrio wrong? It's Robo Trio.
Yeah.
I'd also mention it's called Rubatrio, but you can also call it Robo Trio if you want. It is not frowned upon. This is something This is something the writing team has discussed.
Robot
It's one
Trio,
of the first
Timeless
things we
Hero
talked about,
Production.
actually.
This is the thing. I wanted to make sure you guys got that. We will move on to the next topic, and
True.
that will be Father's Day. Father's Day is coming out tomorrow as the release of this video and stream.
Oh, really
Father's Day will be
really
tomorrow.
quick.
Yes, go ahead.
Should mention there is also a band called Robot Trio. There's no relation. So if you look it up on YouTube or something and see like a bunch of silly robots on the thing, and one that's like weird spacemen people or something, that's not the audio drama. That's music, I think.
Oh, okay.
I should probably clarify that to anyone listening. But Landon, you can.
Okay, so Father's Day is literally tomorrow. So I was talking to them, and we are going to discuss the plans that we each have for Father's Day tomorrow. Now, I technically got ahead of everyone here because we actually did most of the Father's Day picking out presents, and that was today for me because I felt like I needed to do that, so I did.
Get it out.
So I brought my pet.
Oh.
We bought the presents, and we got my dad a very expensive TV because he wanted one, so we did it. And I think we're planning to eat out with him tomorrow. So
that's cool. Captain Cheese Puff is here in chat now.
I swear to God, you kill Happy and I'll eat your ass.
So hello. He wants to know who's partaking in the podcast and what our opinions are on communism.
okay, first things first. Okay, first
I
one.
hate you. Go die. Sorry.
Matthew is Lily X Hill Forever. Kogan is please refer to me as Kogan from Kogan Productions.
Yes. Hi.
I
Hello.
am Monica
It's
is the bad guy, your host, the bearded teddy bear, and also Landon Die if you want. And also the thing about communism will not be explained. None of us are allowed to say it. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. No one. We're in America. Remember that. But count us as
yes, but is it not a free country, Landon?
It is a free country, but they still prosecuted people for communism when they were younger. So I'm just saying, guys, watch yourself.
That is true. Okay. To answer your question, Mr. Grant Captain Cheese Puff Shellman, we cannot discuss communism.
We abstain against communism.
The gods have forsaken us.
The gods of YouTube have told me not to, so I will not.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to discuss that at some point. Now, this sounds really suspicious now that I realize that I'm saying it, but yeah.
Okay.
And he's on a FBI watch list
now. Yep, let's go.
It is me, Shillman. Yes, it is indeed. Okay.
Eat my ass.
Yes, Father's Day, blah 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 blah. Okay. What are you guys planning for Father's Day?
Let you go.
Grant just says
I don't-
Evangelion.
Evangelion? Like an angel with cruel
Evangelion.
and merciless. Sorry.
Sorry, I cut you off there.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You were saying. Whoever was talking. I think it was Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah, I don't really have plans for it. I don't know. We're probably gonna go out to eat sometime later tomorrow. I feel bad saying this. I haven't really picked out anything like that. I'll probably go do that tomorrow.
Well, I picked out my gift. I literally picked out my gift today, and it was plates.
See?
The reason why they were plates, though, is because my dad hates the plates at our house because they're too heavy for him. So he made us get small, not small, but medium-sized plates that are thin and don't crack easily. So. Yeah, Kogan from Kogan Productions. Got any?
Yes, Kogan, CEO and founder of Kogan Productions.
I
don't really think I have any plans. I don't know.
No plan.
It's kind of not the biggest deal in my family, I guess.
What? I almost knocked over my impromptu mic stand. One day I released a picture of what my mic stand is.
I'd like to see a setup someday, but
So,
nah, I don't think we really have any plans. I might try and get him like a card or something. Oh no, actually no. I realize we do have plans for Father's
Okay.
Day. I actually have something to contribute to the conversation. So guess we're having my
Chris.
grandpa over tomorrow night for dinner.
You know,
And that's really about it.
that's
coming
a
over.
plan.
Yeah.
Matthew,
coming
can you
over.
can you do me a favor and turn down the volume of your thing just a little bit?
Wait, you can hear it?
Yes, we can hear it, Matthew. Maybe don't play it while you're on stream.
No, I'm fine with
No.
it. You can play it, just make sure it's turned down.
You have your stormy rant that you can do with your bit. This is my bit.
That's his bit, and I'm the rightful mind that may or may not kill people for $100,000. That was a joke. Joke.
Okay. That is
Because of the
Okay.
button situation.
Try it.
Remember?
I'm making my bit of joke, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm having my grandpa over.
You know, can I just say, I
Hold on,
always like found it really weird when it's like
Ow!
I'm having my grandpa over for dinner, or like I have my like someone over for dinner. No, someone for dinner. That someone for dinner, because it sounds like you're eating them.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, okay. Weird Father's Day stories. So in my family, I'm gonna go first on this one. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
you have any objections there.
Well, there we go. Haha. In my family, we always have like thoughtful presents for our father on Father's Day, and we always, like, even for Mother's Day, we do this where there's thoughtful presents, and then one of us has to get a joke present, something that's just straight up funny. Like for Mother's Day last year, not last year, this year, my brother got my mother yoga pants that were called. Why can I hear myself? Okay. Yoga pants that were called had possums.
Mike is repeating for some reason.
It's Matthew.
Oh, Matthew, it's you.
Oh, his
The stream
mic's
is-
with the crowd.
The stream is coming over on your end. We're hearing like feedback.
Oh wait. Ah. Are we good now?
Oh, sorry for technical difficulties, people.
We gotta. I mean, come on. We gotta do this sometimes. I think we're good. I think Matthew did it. He saved all the world. Okay, so yes, like for my Mother's Day this year, we got my mom yoga pants that were literally they had snapples and possums on them, and it's called Snapple Possum Jeans. Where it has picture of the company Snap. I don't. Fixed it. I muted Matthew.
Sorry, I zoned out for a second. What was happening?
So Matthew's mic isn't working well right now, so I muted him. So.
Oh, I haven't muted him, but I'm just hearing.
Yeah.
Something.
It's from Matthew. Matthew's mic.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, wait. Are you good now, Matt? Is it?
I can hear you repeating now.
Is it not, Matt?
What's on?
technical difficulties intensifies.
Yeah. Again, sorry people for all the technical difficulties.
Ah, dang.
Max, yes, please.
Okay, I think we're good.
Me gusta.
I think we're good. I'm gonna talk in a long sentence and scream ah. Ah.
Come.
Why?
You just
Okay.
got Landon banned, Matthew.
Banned.
What have you done?
I mean, technically, the voice channel is still called the Kume Zone.
Yeah, that is true.
Uh,
And technically, the podcast is called the Kume
The-
Zone.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
but Cume. I mean, clearly.
Kume Zone.
Okay, so yes, Snapple apple jeans. You know, it's Snapple possum jeans. You know,
Exactly.
Your mom.
it was funny, and also it's the most adorable thing ever because I like possums. They look cute.
Oh, God.
They do. Like, come on. Okay, I'm gonna pictures of possums. Come on, guys. Come on.
Get his ass. Stupid.
Possums. There. See this? You cannot tell me these things are the cutest little things in the world. Look at that. Look at that.
I
What?
should probably
that.
go look on this.
Look at that. That's a scared possum right there. Look at that.
Game has not caught up to us yet, so I'm just staring at Discord. The stream.
Look at that. Possums.
I
Possums.
should
Possums.
I think
Whack
you're-
possums.
Oh, they're not that cute.
Yeah, I think you're switching to it now.
The
They're
possums.
not that
Or-
cute.
Possums are
Yeah.
possums are adorable. I don't know what you're talking
Possums
about.
are great.
Look at this.
Possums are great.
Even when they're trying to be scary, they're just absolutely adorable. Look at that. Back to topic. But yes, so we always do a joke project, joke thing. Well, for I think one of the years past for Father's Day, I myself did a joke one where I got my dad adult diapers. He didn't need them. They are completely he doesn't need them. But I saw them and my brain went, that's hilarious. I'll get him adult diapers and his
Yes.
favorite candy bar.
What? Get the hell.
So I did that.
Yeah.
I got him his favorite candy bar and adult diapers. So we get through the actual presents, and then I go, Dad, I got the most important present for you here. It's so important, it's gonna blow your mind. Okay? I hand it to him, and the first thing he sees is the adult diapers. I'm like, Dad,
Let you stupid in it.
you're getting old in your ears, okay? Come on, you're gonna need these. And then he literally, without even hesitating, a moment over, just orders everyone to leave the room. So we followed through. We left the room. And our dad comes back in these adult diapers. He is in the adult diaper. And all of us were like, I didn't think he was going to wear them. He's wearing them. And he goes, they're very comfortable. And I'm like, Dad, no. And well, he went with the rest of the day wearing an adult diaper.
Did he
Oh
ever
my God.
actually use the diaper for its
No,
intended
No,
purpose?
he just used them because they're freaking comfy, apparently.
Oh my
Dude,
God, that's amazing.
Dude, this one. If my children don't get me adult diapers from Father's Day, I'm
Dude, I'm gonna be 100 with you. If my children don't give me gag gifts, they're not my children. Come on, I'm joking.
All right, Landon, you know what I'm getting you for your birthday
Yeah.
next year.
Birthday, you guys are my children. Where's my Father's Day gifts, guys?
Well,
I have a Father's Day gift, but you won't know what it is until you see me.
Oh no. I've asked for way too much. I disowned Matthew, so I
Yeah.
don't have to have him as a child anymore.
I'm adopted. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Shall we talk about the last topic then? Of our little stream.
I guess.
I mean, do you guys have any Father's Day stories you're willing to share?
I need to think about that one.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that I can think of. off the top of my head.
I'd need to think of stupid story I can tell and make up as I go along. I need to think of something to test my improv skills.
No, me gusta.
No.
Oh, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, I can.
All right,
I was
fine.
hoping my improv skills wouldn't fail me, but they have.
Our last little
Improv.
thing is shows that are coming out or we are watching. So
You said come.
I think the first one here is Kogan.
Yes, yeah. You want me to go? You want me to tell this?
Okay, Keaton. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to say your name right. Keaton.
Keaton?
Yeah, that's my name, guys. What's up? Name reveal. Woohoo!
Keaton.
Eaton. Yeah.
Okay, Kogan.
More like
Go ahead.
Keaton.
I hate
My ass.
you fucking fucks.
All right. So, the thing I brought up with TV shows that are coming out or that we are watching, the big one, is something that was just announced a few days ago, actually, that these two dum-dums did not know about, that I heard about. Mostly because I spend way too much on Twitter.
Follow me, by the way.
Later. You can ask that later.
Yeah. So that is the. I don't know whether it's a reboot or a continuation. I'm pretty sure it's just a continuation of the ever infamous Johnny Test. There's like, I think a new season is coming out on Netflix this July. It looks kind of cool, in all honesty.
Well,
animation is coming.
I remember like we watched. When was the last time like Johnny Test aired in like Cartoon Network?
I have no idea. I would assume probably like
I could search it up.
early 2000s. Hold on, I'm looking this up now.
Okay, you do it, Keegan.
Yeah, I have the computer.
Yeah, so Johnny Test, like I remember that show, like vividly, because that show.
Yeah, I just Bling Bing Boy is best boy.
As a kid, did any of you have crushes on the twin sisters?
No.
Wow, we are clear people here, because like how people have kid crushes on like shows. I don't. I didn't have crushes on them. They're...
Yeah, like when people have like kid crushes on like Misty or something.
Yeah. Jesse
that never happened for me. It seems that it stopped airing around 2014.
Jeez.
There was no, there wasn't really a gap. Yeah, it stopped airing in December 2014, and now the new season comes out July 16th. And holy shit, Johnny Test was voiced by James Arnold Taylor. I did not know this.
Wow.
All right.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. It's coming out on Netflix, so I want to watch that. Since I have Netflix account, I'm actually gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm unironically just going to watch it probably because I don't know.
Okay, well I will get to I guess my TV show. Is that good?
Sure.
Okay, my TV show that I am currently watching, not coming out, but currently watching is Doctor Who. I am rewatching all of Doctor Who and watching the new season. I don't know about you guys, but it's a feat to me. I want to watch Doctor Who, and I love it. Okay?
Yeah.
And
I love you.
I mean, I know some people have, strong opinions on how much they love Doctor Who, and some don't, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's a lot of opinions about Doctor Who, so let's just ignore them for now and just say Doctor Who is cool and all Doctor Who is cool and fuck
definitely.
you. If you're
but yes,
arguing with people on Twitter about
it.
Doctor Who, I have a sonic screwdriver somewhere around here.
Oh,
I know
Lennon,
Kogan. Kogan over here has
I'm
little
just
bit.
gonna fucking count them. I'm going to count them. I'm counting them right now. I have.
What is this?
Hold on, I need to move a few things. Ah!
Wait, so
I don't know
Wayne
if you can
gets
hear that background noise.
Oh.
So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sonic screwdrivers. One of them is broken and doesn't work, which makes me sad because it broke immediately after I got it. But all the others still work, I think. Do they still work? I haven't gotten them out in a long time. I think they still work. And fucking Doctor Who basically was like that was the shit that middle school me just got. So that was I fucked with that, alright? I fucked with Doctor Who when I was a kid, alright? That was the shit.
Yes, I also watched most of Doctor Who when I was in middle school. But like recently, I just got a craving. I was like, you know what? No, it was because I kept seeing Doctor Who little clips on YouTube, and then they would just draw me to like, man, I want to watch Doctor Who again because I just heard that.
Oh, you can hear these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set
Those are
it
fun noises.
best.
I think they all still work. Yeah. Everything but the broken one?
It's like, no, not
It
even the
sounds like a
broken one
fight.
works.
Sounds like everything but the broken one. Alright. Cool.
Okay.
It sounds like
Yeah, so recently I just went, you know what, Doctor Who, and I went on a little journey to find a place to watch Doctor Who because Doctor Who is notoriously owned by I think the British Broadcasting Channel. That's when it came out.
The BBC.
BBC, yes, and like it used to be on Netflix. That was a thing. It was on Netflix, and I am speaking to myself again.
Yeah, Matthew, your audio's being weird again.
But I remember that it was on Netflix, so I went there and I was like, wait, nope, can't watch it on Netflix anymore unless you have a VPN, which I did not. So I went to like Hulu, then Amazon Prime Video, which is on Amazon Prime Video, but you have to buy it. And then finally found the perfect place to watch it, HBO Max. So it's on HBO Max if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
Up to like the newest season, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What episode? Like,
Aha!
what episode / doctor / season are you on now?
Okay, Oh wait, actually, I might be able to tell you. Yes, season 2 right now because I've just started. David Tennant as the 10th, 11th Doctor.
But yeah.
And episode 9.
9.
Which I think is the going to like hell or like the demon one where
they're
on
two-parter?
when they're the TARDIS gets blown out of space and they have to they're with
Yeah, the Satan pit, yeah.
it's the Satan pit and then that's it. It's quite simple. Why can't I think?
The Impossible Planet and the Satan pit.
Oh, I think we also have to do whoever's the companion right now too. Which is Billy Piper,
Rose.
also known as Rose 2.
Rose.
Yeah, Rose Tyler. Well, that's my one that I'm looking forward to and watch.
No, I
Well,
actually kind of have a funny story about that. Those are like the only 2 episodes, other than like most of the first season with Christopher Eccleston and large majority of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor.
yeah.
Those are the only 2 episodes I have never seen.
Really?
I have them on I have them taped. I've had them taped for like years. But I haven't watched them.
You know what?
I don't know why.
Christopher Eccleston's Doctor gets a lot of bad rap.
See?
But like, I going through season 1, I know most of it is me going going, man, I can't wait to watch like David Tennant or Matt Smith do what they're doing. Or I think is it Christopher Capaldi?
Oh yeah, Capaldi was Peter Capaldi.
Peter Capaldi. Yep. I keep mixing up Christopher Eccleston and Peter Capaldi, but like Christopher Eccleston does a pretty good job. He's not terrible. He's just he does a pretty good job. He's not like perfect like the rest of the crew is, but
like of episodes I've seen of Eccleston, he's probably one of my favorite doctors.
There's his catch line, which is like
fantastic.
That's fantastic, or something like that. And
just fantastic.
No, well, yeah, maybe it's just the way he says it. Sorry.
Yeah.
And it's just beauty. I love it. It's personally my favorite thing about him, and I like that. And that was why I stuck with watching that. Though I will say, if I had to do by my favorites of Doctor Who, David Tennant and Matt Smith will be fighting for like the top.
Yeah.
Originally, it was just a done did not Matt Smith, David Tennant. But looking back, like Matt Smith does such a brilliant job as the Doctor.
Yeah, like I kind of find it hard to pick like a favorite Doctor.
Of course, this is for the newest generation.
The new generation, it's hard to pick like a favorite because everyone's just fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I was forced to choose, it would probably be 12, Peter Capaldi.
I haven't seen.
That was
much.
like the era I sort of started watching episodes as they were coming out.
Yeah, I think the era I started was like the ending of Matt Smith. But I mean, like, that's the thing about Peter Capaldi is the fact that I like him as the Doctor, but I haven't seen all of his episodes, and so that's why I'm going back, because I know that I really want to see him and Clara, because those two are just they just resonate with each other.
Yeah,
I think
he and Clara. Yeah, but Doctor Who's a good.
It's a good show.
Just a fucking great show.
You should definitely watch it. This is a suggestion. Just
to the people watching, if you have not already seen it, do try to watch it, because it's a great show.
It's a brilliant show.
Yes, it's a fantastic show.
It's fantastic. Okay, Matthew, if you're still here.
He is. He's just muted for a second. I don't know why.
Well, I think something happened. Matthew,
because I had nothing to contribute, and I'd just be back
okay,
afterwards.
Matthew, what's
because I have not watched Doctor Who.
What's a show / thing you're looking forward to as a show coming for you?
Yeah, like either out or coming out.
JoJo Part.
Oh, JoJo Part 6?
JoJo Part 6.
Oh. Ooh, that's a brilliant one, yeah.
That's a good choice.
If I eventually start getting back into watching JoJo, I need to start watching JoJo finish Part 5, but I'm looking forward to see it because I haven't read the manga. I'd like to, but I'd like to finally see Jotaro when he's 40, still looking young as hell.
Because Jotaro was never aging. He would have never aged if he never.
Okay, Jotaro never ages, but Joseph's over here looking.
Yeah. Jotaro doesn't age without using hormone. Joseph, who is using hormone, does age.
That's so dumb. It kind of.
Joseph's probably just looking at like Jotaro in his 40s, still looking the same as he did when he was 15, and just being like, that little shit.
That little shit.
That little fuck.
But yeah,
how dare he?
Yeah, JoJo Part 6 is something I'm also very much looking forward to. I've actually gone on hiatus of watching anime. I know. Landon.
Oh wow!
One of the people that is a big anime watcher. I just stopped watching. I don't have any subscriptions. The only thing I've been watching recently is like what is it called? Castlevania on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Was that I was watching that? But, like,
Castlevania. Oh my god. I'm
yeah.
gonna speak now. I don't care.
What? Okay.
First of all, I watched it, and I'm gonna go upstairs because I'm talking about bad stuff. Okay, I rewatched it a lot. First part because of the bleep scenes. Sorry, because I'm a bleep. I'm a horny fuck, but oh, it was amazing. Alucard is sick. I love this story.
Mhm.
I forgot about it in Dracula's Haunt. Sorry. So is Alucard, but continue.
I will go also with Castlevania for a second, where uh, I think I like the story a lot, and can I just say that I literally had to look up to see where Trevor Belmont fell into the Castlevania story,
Yeah,
because
his real name is like Trevor C. Belmont.
the the problem was is that I couldn't tell at all if like where he came from in the story.
Yeah.
And because they say he's the ending of the Belmonts, but in reality he's the beginning of like he's the second like game after Leon.
Okay. You know what's funny? When I first watched Castlevania, my first reaction was like, "Where's Richter and Simon?" Because of Smash, because
Yeah.
that's all I really knew of Castlevania. But then I'm just like, "Oh, they're not here," and then this is just Trevor's story. What was the girl's name that he always traveled with? The ginger girl.
She wasn't ginger. Yeah, she was ginger. She was ginger.
Yeah, she had orange hair.
Yes, she was a speaker mage, but I can't remember her name.
And I haven't seen Castlevania. I want to see it. I want to watch it.
It's very good, Keegan.
Yeah, I've heard that it's
Wait, is
like
there a second season?
God tier.
There's like multiple seasons. What do you mean?
Is there a second?
Like
season?
4 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
They're all like really short.
Well, then,
Wait. I've only watched like the first one. Where I'm searching up right now. I'm gonna watch Castlevania.
Okay, but
not now.
the thing that
Not
I
on
think is
stream.
kind of cool. I'm an
That girl.
avid fan of comic books. And there's
Cecil?
this. What?
Is it Cecil?
Who?
That's the. Oh, Sypha. Sypha
Trying to think
Bananas.
of the character. Okay, yeah. But what I was saying is that like
Okay,
I'm a
never
very
mind.
avid fan of comic books.
Because every time
Um,
I go off the stream, it kills my Wi-Fi. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, continue, Kogan from Kogan Productions.
So, yeah. But what I was saying, I'm a very avid fan of comic books, and there's this Moon Knight run. There was like this writer who wrote for Moon Knight for a while for Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote like a 6-issue run of Moon Knight, and like that was it. And it's considered like one of the best, not only one of the best Moon Knight comics like out there, but one of like I think one of the better Marvel comics out there.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who wrote that is a guy by the name of Warren Ellis. And he also is the head writer for Castlevania. So
that makes
little-
okay.
Huh.
Yeah,
So
I was.
if you ever want to read that, more of his stuff, Moon Knight from the Dead. Check it out.
Also,
Really fucking good.
what is it? Castlevania. I had to look at the freaking. I looked at the like storyline of the games because I wanted to know where like Trevor Belmont sat in, so I looked up like the family tree of Belmonts and the story like timeline of the games, and the Castlevania does take a lot of liberties, like the Netflix Castlevania, but it's still really good. Like Isaac and whatever, what's Isaac and what's the other guy's name?
What do you mean? Who are you talking about? Isaac Alucard?
No, Isaac is the Forge Master,
Who are you talking about? Yeah, I know.
and
Oh wait, the other one.
the other Forge
You
Master.
mean the white-haired guy?
Yeah, Hector. Didn't even have to look
Yeah,
for it.
Hector.
Isaac and Hector. They are two like in the games. They are enemies. Hector works with the
Makes
Belmonts,
sense.
and Isaac doesn't. But in the anime,
Where
spoilers
is
a bit.
Hector?
They kind of work together for a part, and then they come back together too. So yeah, because Hector used to be like one thing that keeps it consistent is that Hector and Isaac used to be Forge Masters for Dracula. And while we're on the topic, I will officially admit that it took me forever to realize that Alucard was Dracula spelled backwards. I didn't even notice it until like I think a couple months back when I was washing up on that stuff.
I knew it a while ago, but yeah.
And my brain
Alucard,
went,
10 out of 10.
that is how it is, huh? Well, gosh, darling.
Again, I've never seen Castlevania, but I remember there's this animated Batman movie, maybe you've heard of it actually, called like Batman versus Dracula. The whole plot of it is that Batman it's Dracula. It's
Batman the Greatest
actually
Detective
pretty cool.
versus Dracula.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. But the whole thing is that like Dracula goes under the alias of like a guy named Alucard.
Ooh.
And Batman figures out that, oh, Alucard is Dracula, because Alucard is Dracula spelled backwards.
They'll never figure me out. I am Alucard. What do you mean?
Just thinking about that sometimes. I don't know.
Stupid. Okay. Well, it looks like we have exhausted our topics. Who would have thunk it?
Nah. I have a lot of shows that I like to watch.
Well,
I've just
yes.
talked about one that's coming.
I do too.
We talked about a very generalized topic,
Yeah.
and then we all said our one thing. I have
Okay.
not said my one thing.
You know
So,
what? Go ahead. I'll allow it.
You don't get a say in this matter. So, there's, I guess, for shows coming out. This one's already come out and is still coming out, but every week I always look forward to the Bad Batch. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, I guess you are right. I mean, I will admit, I watched like the first, I think, 3 or 4 episodes of the Bad Batch, like when it was coming out, and then I just eventually went, I'm just gonna wait. I wait like a good solid week and then I watch it.
Yeah.
Like not a good solid week, a good solid couple weeks and then I watch it. Because I like the Bad Batch. It is because it's literally little like Landon or little teddy bear coming out here. The little bearded teddy bear, pre-beard, coming out here going and watching something that he watched when he was a child, but updated.
Yeah, it's sort of the same for me. Like I got like a lot of like nostalgia for Clone Wars, and watching it like every Friday night or Saturday morning or whatever. And just like hearing like that like opening music, it was like, oh shit, I didn't realize I missed this so much. But
yeah, there's like
it was the same when Clone Wars came back for its 7th season.
I have not watched the 7th season of Clone Wars.
You haven't?
I can't bring myself, so that's the problem. Like same with Doctor Who, I have watched most of David Tennant's stuff, but my brain will not let me pass on to to the more endings, like newer stuff, like the 13th Doctor or the parts of 12th Doctor I haven't seen, without watching the old stuff. It will not allow me.
So you'd have to watch all of Clone Wars again to watch season 7.
Which I have been doing, was watching all of Clone Wars again until I watched season 7. Same with Doctor Who, watching up to season 2 to watch the stuff I like want to see. Even though it's always great going back and watching something when you were a child.
Yes, you are.
But sort of the main topic, I guess, that I want to get to. I'm kind of talking about a lot of shows because I don't know. There's a lot of shit I want to watch. But there's this show coming out later this July. I think on July 30th. It's another animated show coming to Netflix. I mentioned it briefly, I think. I don't know. Called
No.
Centaur World. And
Hogan ad lib being.
What?
I added a
Alright.
I added a freaking other thing to our topics, Coke and ad libbing.
Oh, nice. Oh, you have it on stream here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very cool. Yeah. You should get used to that. Viewers at home, if we ever do this again, get used to me just talking. I ramble so much. Oh my god.
I will keep it. We will talk about your new one and then I have to end it. So
Yeah. So, this will probably be the last thing I talk about unless my brain drifts to other things and Landon doesn't stop me, which he won't. You can never stop me, Landon. Is, as I said, Centaur World. It's this new animated show coming to Netflix July 30th, as I also said. I repeat myself a lot when I ramble. I like getting points
What?
across. But it's
what's the
hard to
concept?
describe.
Yeah, like
It's like, oh fuck, it's really fucking weird.
Guinea
It's like
sex.
this really
that's all
odd,
we need to
strange,
hear. It's
surreal.
really effing weird.
No.
JK, go
No.
ahead.
So the whole thing is that like it's about very cool. It's about this horse. It's like in some it looks like a very like pseudo post-apocalyptic world.
Okay.
Where there's this horse and the horse's rider. They're fleeing from these monsters, and the horse and the rider get separated. The horse falls through some kind of portal or wormhole or something, and ends up in the godforsaken world that is Centaur World.
Okay.
It's full of I'm gonna put like a thing in the group chat. Hold on, because this is it's hard to explain.
Okay.
Again,
Which
it's
chat
very
room?
hard to explain.
Which chat room? General?
Probably just general, yeah.
Okay, I just bought Chainmail.
Well, I might put it on conference room actually.
Alright, let me go there. Up return.
That's a bit
Alright,
easier.
there's
I
that
don't know.
little picture. Enjoy it.
Of what?
Of the Aqua is
Robert
Kasumi and the I'm gradually losing my grip on reality.
I'll put it in general because that seems easier, but it seems like the safest option.
Robert Downey.
Oh,
But
general?
this is
I
the
was already on.
godforsaken thing. Yeah, this is the godforsaken thing that is Centaur World.
What
I'll
the actual hell?
yeah, it
That-
looks batshit insane,
Yeah.
and I just fuck with that real hard. It looks so weird.
Okay. I can see why that would be like that's like the appeal of like Rick and Morty. Where it looks
I'm putting-
wacky and that's why people like click on it and also
Like,
because
it
of
looks
Poop
like it
Goods.
actually is kind of cool, like because the entire plot is that the horse is trying to leave Centaur World to get back to their rider,
Okay.
who they got separated from because again they were being like chased by monsters or whatever, and yeah,
Miguel is so confused.
Yeah, these look both
Centaur
bad and
World.
good. Yeah,
Centaur World, Miguel. That's what this is.
yes, we have another friend that goes, I guess on here goes like Hank the Propane Man.
He has a lot of names. He goes by many names.
Mostly
But-
Monkey.
Mostly Monkey, yes.
Okay, that is, I guess, Centaur World.
Yeah, that's Centaur World. It is the godforsaken thing that I am looking very much forward to.
Oh my god, okay.
Also, the animation just looks great.
Can I just go with my sidetrack here? This is my sidetracking. Happy Tree Friends.
Hmm.
Anyone?
I haven't seen it, but I know it.
Matthew. Happy Tree Friends.
Huh?
Happy Tree Friends.
Oh, I haven't heard of it, but it sounds
Okay.
good, I guess.
It's the most disturbing thing, and it used to be on Netflix. It's like, and the thing is that it used to be on Netflix Kids.
No.
It used to
It
be
was
on
on
Netflix
Netflix
Kids.
Kids.
Yes, it was
Oh my
Happy
God.
Tree Friends.
Oh my
I don't
God.
wanna I don't wanna show it on stream because
You
the
shouldn't
fact
show
that
it on stream.
it could can you Kogan, can you put a picture of it on the general chat and make it not the disturbing type, okay?
Wait, what do you mean?
Can
You
you put
want-
put a picture of Happy Tree Friends in the in general in
It's like a
the
poster or something?
yeah, just a poster of it, just without the disturbing parts of it.
Okay.
I love you, Ferdinand. Marry me.
What? And Matthew's off playing Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Ferdinand is beautiful. Leave me alone.
These days, but tolerable.
Here is Happy Tree Friends.
Okay.
It's there on the
There.
screen.
Happy Tree Friends. That
No.
is Happy Tree Friends, and it is
Ow.
freaking disturbing. But it looks like a child's little show, so Netflix put it as a child show. That's where we could watch it. You could watch it on Netflix as a child show, kid show. It is no longer on Netflix in general because it is not a nice show for kids. It is
Yeah.
gory. It is disturbing. It is. There's one episode literally called PTSD, and it's about a soldier coming home and just losing
you
his
showed me
crush.
that episode. You showed us that episode.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
It's bad. Choo, and it was on Netflix Kids for the longest time. It's off it now because Netflix got smart. Okay, I think. Well, we have no more topics, and I think one last thing. Okay, let's do
What did I do that for?
the shoutouts.
No.
Right.
Kogan from Kogan Productions, give me your shout out of something you want to shout out.
All right. So, as we talked about it on stream before, again, Robottrio comes out June 23rd. I think episodes will be airing weekly. I actually don't know. I probably should know, but I don't. But at least the first episode will be out on July 23rd on YouTube, on Spotify, on a bunch of other things. You can find it on YouTube. I would suggest YouTube because I don't know. I would just suggest the YouTube version. It's you can find it on Lay Voltapaz's YouTube channel, and then if I
Okay.
could earn your grace for once, if you could put like a
Okay.
link in the description,
I
that would be
will
kinda cool.
do it in post editing. So yeah.
You'd probably have to, but yeah. So that's my shout out. Please watch it. A lot of hard work into it. It would mean a lot. Thank you.
Okay, and
Matthew.
Sir Matthew, what do you have?
Oh. This is my fake shout out, and then I'm gonna give a real one.
Okay.
Follow me at Twitter at Blue Eater. What's it? 2135 for no reason that I'll try to post more. Maybe. Because I haven't used Twitter since the day I made my account.
Got
Okay.
Twitter just to follow me on Twitter. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of
what's-
that, my joke one. Follow me on Twitter too at StormyBoy7. Please and thank you. It would mean a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Now Matthew, your real one.
Real shout out. What's it gonna be?
We could just have your Twitter be the shout out if you want.
No. Shout out to your mom.
Brilliant. 10 out of 10. All right, this has been a fun
Got to.
episode and the first episode of the Kume Zone.
Kume Zone.
I like it. I like it. I'm changing that. That is Kume. This is the Kume,
Kume
Zone.
Zone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, I can agree with that. Okay.
The Kume Zone podcast. This is episode 1. I hope to be doing this again sometime with also some other guests. These two.
I hope to be here too.
I hope these two will
Like
be my
this.
constants, but we might add other guests to speak.
I will at least be your constant, Landon. You can count on me.
I
hope.
will.
Thank you,
of
Kogan.
course.
And of course, thank you to my daughter, Matthew.
Love you,
it is-
Daddy.
It has been fun. I hope you guys enjoy. You guys want to say your goodbyes? I guess no goodbyes. Well, I guess that's been so sad.
Wait,
Wait,
I
no,
say
no, I was-
goodbye. I say goodbye.
Bad at this.
We can do 1, 2, 3 goodbye.
No.
All
We
right,
all have to
guys.
say our own.
1, 2, 3 goodbye.
Your